What if miracles never stopped, but we stopped seeing them? Think about it. In the Bible, seas split, the blind see, the dead rise. But today, we hear stories, we doubt, we scroll past. So here's the question that refuses to go away. Are miracles still happening today, or did they end long ago? Welcome back to Sacred Questions, where we explore the deepest, most challenging questions about faith, God, and the human experience. Today's question is one that sits right at the intersection of belief and skepticism. Are miracles still happening today? Or were miracles something unique to biblical times, a way for God to reveal himself in a world that didn't yet know him? Let's explore this, honestly, thoughtfully, and without easy answers. If we turn to the Bible, miracles are everywhere. Moses parts the Red Sea. Elijah calls down fire from heaven. Jesus heals the sick, restores sight, calms storms, even raises the dead. Miracles weren't rare, they were central. They served a purpose: to reveal God's power, to confirm his messengers, to inspire faith. But here's where it gets interesting. Some Christians believe that miracles were temporary, that they were signs specifically meant for the early church. This view is often called cessationism. The idea is this: once the message of the gospel was established and the Bible was completed, miraculous signs were no longer necessary. But others strongly disagree. They believe God is unchanging, and if he performed miracles then, he can still perform them now. After all, Jesus says in the Gospels, "Whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing." So, which is it? Did miracles fade, or are we missing them? Around the world today, millions of people claim to experience miracles. Stories of sudden healings with no medical explanation, protection in life-threatening situations, transformations that seem impossible by human effort. In some parts of the world, especially where Christianity is growing rapidly, reports of miracles are incredibly common. But here's the tension. For every story, there's also skepticism. Some say these events can be explained scientifically. People misinterpret coincidence as divine intervention. Or worse, some miracles are exaggerated or even fabricated. So how do we discern truth from illusion? Philosophically, miracles raise a difficult question. Do miracles violate the laws of nature? If the universe runs on consistent laws, then a miracle seems like a contradiction. But another perspective asks, what if miracles don't break the laws of nature, but instead come from a higher authority over those laws? If God created the universe, would he not have the ability to act within it in ways we don't fully understand? Then again, there's a problem of selectivity. If miracles still happen, why do they seem so rare? Why are some people healed while others suffer? Why does God intervene sometimes and remain silent at other times? These are not easy questions, and any honest conversation about miracles has to sit with that discomfort. Let's be real for a moment. Many people have prayed for a miracle and didn't get one. Healing didn't come. The situation didn't change. The silence felt deafening. And in those moments, the idea of miracles can feel distant, even painful. So we must ask, is the absence of a miracle proof that God isn't acting? Or could it be that our definition of a miracle is too narrow? Some believe miracles aren't always dramatic or supernatural. Sometimes they look like strength in suffering, peace in chaos, a life transformed over time. Not flashy, not undeniable, but it's deeply real. Still, that doesn't fully resolve the tension. And maybe it's not supposed to. Maybe the deeper question isn't just, are miracles still happening? But rather, what would count as a miracle to you? Would it have to defy science, break reality, leave no room for doubt? Or could it be something quieter, something you almost missed? Because sometimes what we call coincidence, others call grace. And sometimes what we call ordinary, it might be extraordinary in disguise. So now I want to hear from you. Do you believe miracles still happen today, or do you think they belonged only to the past? Share your thoughts, your doubts, even your personal experiences in the comments below. Let's have an honest conversation. And if you enjoy exploring questions like this, questions that challenge, stretch, and deepen your faith, subscribe to Sacred Questions and join us for the next one. Because some questions don't have easy answers, but they're still worth asking.